Well, will you look at this? Yesterday, the casino lost 64,000 simoleons. But today, as of going on 2 in the afternoon game time, it's almost at 29,000. So is this the day? Is this the day that the casino turns a corner and becomes profitable, or is this kind of a fluke? And tomorrow it's losing again. But as I said last episode, even if this just turns a one simoleon profit, I'll be happy. But oh, nice, nice. Welcome back to more SimCity, our last city of the region, our last city of this season, and we're closing in on wrapping up this city. I really want to see these buildings. It might be a while. Some of these, so the buildings that are ready to upgrade, the area is too small. I need these buildings right here. Well, they're on the right path. That one is. That one's on the right path. That one is stagnant. 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 Well, that's on the right. So we're getting there. And when I say on the right path, for example, these 5 houses here, when you look at that green bar, they're ready to expand. They just can't. They don't have the space. And because they were low density, see that arrow? So the low density box is completely full. So now they're here, but they just can't expand. So the reason why I know that these are on the right path, or some of them are on the right path, is not only the color. So that is going from that reddish color to an orange. But when I click, so it's already done the low density. Now it's in the medium density. And you see how it's about just under half full, but you see that green arrow. That means that that particular house is on the upswing. No arrow, so stagnant. No arrow, stagnant. That I thought that was going up. I thought that was going up. It fluctuates going up, so we'll keep an eye on it. But I really want to see. I just want to see what these look like as towers. I'm starting to think that towers in the back of the city, close to this cliff here, I think I'm gonna be okay with them. But man, that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I cannot wait. There's another. Is that a fire? No. Somebody is. Do you see them carry somebody? Do you see that? They carried somebody out of there, taking patients to the hospital. So I don't know if I zoomed in fast enough or in time, but I saw somebody being brought out and taken there. Right. Well, hopefully, let's see. They should get good care. See that? They should get good care. Good. 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 We are, as far as the majority of the city, we are kind of fine tuning our zones. We are watching this. Look at that. 32. This may be. I just don't want to speak too. I don't want to speak too soon, just in case. All right. How are we doing? The city, even though that casino um, is trying to turn a profit. Our city is doing very nicely. Very nicely. We could lower taxes. That may spur some of that low density or low wealth to bump up. Let's see if that helps. Let's just take it down a percentage. Population. Yeah, this is a tourist city for low wealth. We've always in this city struggled to grow and maintain medium and high wealth. Always. It's a green city. That's a wonderful sight. A couple of yellows. They're okay. Let's click on it. Yeah. So whatever was bothering them has potentially solved itself, and now they're saying they're okay. But the words "we're okay" are in orange, so that's a hint that not all is completely. We cannot get to any shopping. Maybe we'll give them a park. In addition to shopping, they will go to a park. Really, when they go shopping, the act of going shopping is really about becoming happy. And if they can go to a park, that will accomplish the same thing. Well, that's huge. Is there a smaller like that? I hate to lose a. I wonder if that's close to. Well, no, let's not do that. Well, yeah, I think we could. I'm looking at this smiley face. I want to see if that smiley face goes green, and we may need more time. And we could put. Can we put the bigger one? It has a bigger. How about that? Let's put that over here. Let's see what happens. Hmm. We'll see. We shall see. But that good. So we primarily have a green city, no rubble, no abandoned buildings. I know this is for bulldoze, but this is such a good tool to get an idea of what is going on with your city. Lots of abandoned, lots of rubble is a sign, an indication that something is going wrong. Wow. I already know our gambling houses, not the casino, but our gambling houses. Yeah. We need to check on that. Check on the French police station. Good. Good. Pretty good tech level for one community college. Wow. Are we going to We're going to make it through the day. Will that be green from this point on? We'll see. The sun is going down. Look, so you can see the lights starting to come on. So the lights are coming on. You can. It looks like some lights were coming on at the bus station. Industrial buildings, our landmark, our homes are all starting to illuminate. Lights are coming on. And as we approach 9:30 game time and we approach nighttime and then the end of this day, look at that, 21 million simoleons. As of right now, 45 medium wealth tourists, 120 high wealth. It just keeps going up and down, but they are staying in the hotel. That's helping. That's helping. Yeah, this is cool. Look, the lights are starting to come on. Not only at our neighbor city, which we're pretending is connected to this city. That this city that we're working on is just an extension of that. But the lights are starting to come on all across. Yeah, look at that. That's city number 4. Wait. City number 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1. It looks like 2 cities, but that's the upper elevation. I knew when I started counting. I was like, wait a minute. There are only 6 6 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6. And I just want to end this city with a successful Roman luck casino. I know it wouldn't be the end of the world if it wasn't, but I just want that casino to be profitable. But we are getting there. We are watching these buildings. We're watching. We are watching. Nice. Well, we'll see what our progress is like at the casino and these buildings. We'll see what morning brings. So we'll see in the morning. I do like the sunrises of this particular region. All right, good morning. Let's see. Yesterday was profitable. Yesterday was quite profitable. Today, now it's still early. Today, we are negative, but might need time for them to get going because every hour we spend close to 6,000 simoleons. So if you think about the fact that it's 6 a.m., we'll see. We'll see. We're getting there. Well, maybe we've turned a corner. Yesterday, 41,000 simoleons. Today, we're at 31,000, and it's 7 p.m. So it just got off to a slow start, but this would make 2 straight days of in the green profit, and a nice profit at that. Now overall, when you compare what we're spending here, so yeah, in reality, you think about what we're spending 445 simoleons here in order to make 27,000, 23, 33,000, 31, 28. So when you think about P&L, the profit and loss. So every hour I spend 415, and in a day I bring in 33,864. So this right here is more profitable than this, because if you think about it, so what I spend in an hour here is roughly about the equivalent of 11 hours there. So, but nevertheless, we are now green. We're positive. We'll see. We'll see if it continues, but excellent. Very good. Very good. Well, we're waiting for these buildings to upgrade, and they are making progress. Look at that. We've got some green. We've got some yellow. We've got this in the middle. But it's green. But look at these. They are just about. Oh, that one's ready. Any moment. But while we wait for them, we got 2 more over on this side of the road. So I think that my initial concerns. Yeah, I think I was concerned for no reason. I think the towers back here are going to be just fine. And of course, while we wait, we're losing 44,000. It just is what it is. We're going to fluctuate. We'll make some money, then but overall, city's making money. Look at this. All right. We've got a building under construction. This should turn into a tower right next to a little tiny house. So if that is starting the process of changing, we should be close. Even if we get just the one, not enough room to increase density. So it's ready. So it cannot increase density because of these parks, maybe? But would that change their happiness? You no longer have an excuse. We'll see. That's interesting. Because it's ready. for rent. Well, it's high density. It's not quite as tall as I was thinking it was going to be. Maybe these two are saying not enough room because why don't we, let's see if we can't, I'm going to take this, let's make this residential. They may complain, but let's see what happens. All right, that's what we needed. Couldn't increase because you had two residentials with a commercial in between. So now that we've turned it all into residential, let's see what we get here. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Almost an exact replica. Well, a little different. Just a little different. But very, very similar. All right. You know, that's not bad. They're not as tall as I thought they were going to be. But I think my concerns, I don't think I needed to have been as concerned as I was with them up against this cliff. It doesn't seem to really distract. Cool. This is nice. Very good. Very good.